Hi, everybody. Hey, this is Dave Bartosowitz. You're seeing a picture of now big news from Latter-day Saint couples can now be sealed in the temple immediately after civil marriage. Well, how exciting. That's awesome. We are happy about that. Why? Because, well, I did a video 2.5 years ago showing how distraught I was and how angry I was because so many people who were not Mormon, having their child become Mormon, were not able to go to their child's wedding. And it really, really bothered me. And there's a lot of painful experiences from non-Mormon parents and brothers and sisters. Well, they obviously listened. They obviously, changed their mind. I don't think it's a revelation. I think it's just because, honestly, they have to do something to have people coming into their church because this was a problem that they had for countless number of years. And you know what? This is a changing church. So it keeps changing. Every week we see more and more news like this. But you know what? Overall, I think this is a good thing. I feel it was a horrible thing, and many former non-Mormon family members felt betrayed and so forth, and it was so wrong for them. And I spoke on it on this video you'll see in just a second, declaring that they need to change it because it's absolutely wrong. But hats off to them right now that they are changing. Take a look at the video.
How are you doing today? It's Dave Bartosowitz. Have you experienced Jesus down here in Salt Lake City? Hey, I'm down here wanting to explain something that, I've never really talked about. Something that is dear to my heart, and I know that there are a lot of people out there who have very similar feelings who are not members of the LDS faith. And I want to talk to you about this. I want to talk to you about why doesn't the LDS Church allow non-members, right, people who have committed their lives toward their children, right, that these children are everything to them, and all of a sudden, hypothetically, one of their children, what happens to them? They become LDS. And this family, who's the mother and father, who's Catholic, let's say, or let's say not even Christian, of a Christian denomination, that one of their children, daughters or sons, decides to get married, right? Where do they get married usually? Well, let's show you where they get married. See that up there? That's the LDS temple. People get married if they're in here in Salt Lake. Many of them want to get married in the Salt Lake temple, right? Now, if it's elsewhere in another country, another place, if you're LDS, you get married to that temple that's pretty close to you, right? So what I want to talk to you today about is, it's troubling. I want you to really hear me. I want you to hear me out and really think about this. I want you to think about what I'm about to say. Is it right for a mother, for a father, who has paid their lives dearly for their children in all aspects? Finances, food, vacations, crying with them, all their different moments from the age of one, beginning of birth, all the way to 18, 19, 20 years old. They're with them in their heart. They mean everything to them. They've had this incredible relationship. And they get one of their daughters or sons becomes a Mormon, and they have to say, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry, but I'm going to get married in that temple, and you can't be there. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, because I know it's the right way, and I am committing my life to Mormonism, and as a temple covenant believer, that you can't be there. You know, there's a lot of stories out there, guys, of the brokenness of the mother and the father. I mean, I'm a father. I was never able to walk my daughter down the aisle. I went in the temple here, and it's only a 5-minute little ceremony that they do, and it's a lot different than where you would see it in a regular church, walking down the aisle. There's a lot more discussion going on. There's an exchange of rings. There's a lot of things going on, which is an event, a celebration for a father or a mother. You know, to help with the veil of their daughter, get her ready, to take pictures with her, you know, inside the church, and be able to just be there and go through this experience that a lot of mothers and fathers would want. It's their celebration to see that their daughter or their son is getting married to someone who they love, and also to be there to experience that. It's something you see all over the world. You have so many religions that allow anyone to come into the church, right? And to be a participant, to witness this. Doesn't matter what religion, doesn't matter what faith. I would say mostly all other religions allow their family to be able to witness their daughter or son get married. Not here, not here. They won't allow you. They won't allow you. And they say, hey, I'm sorry. Really? Sorry? Sorry? That's the answer? I'm sorry. You know, I want to get married in this temple. That's a horrible thing. And I think it should be changed. Because I've seen a number of people that I've talked to that have this major separation. One part of the family doesn't get to go. The other, who are temple worthy, who are Mormons, who are committed to the Mormon faith, get to go. But those who aren't Mormon, sorry. Talking about separation. We're talking about pain. We're talking about suffering. We're talking about, for years and years and years, that this family who's not Mormon has to deal with this. They have to reflect back, and they have to go and look and realize that I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I didn't walk my daughter down the aisle. I wasn't there for my daughter or my son. I wasn't there. Because the answer is, sorry, can't be a part of my life. What do you mean I can't be a part of life? I gave you everything. I was there for you 100%. And you're saying sorry? This is a problem in the Mormon faith. That I would advise, I know they have sometimes ring ceremonies, I would advise getting married in a nice non-denominational church. Let your family, let everybody come together to be able to be in union, to have this unity of love, right? This unity of love, to celebrate this love that's going to take place. Not be in a position where you're separating and say, no, you don't have us, you don't have what we have, so we're going to separate from you. Do you know how many people have been tortured through this? It's got to stop. You're thinking of doing this, if you're thinking of separating your family who are not believers, think again. Years. You're never going to bring them to understand your faith, because they always remember that they weren't there. When they have dreamt about being there, they have imagined you at the age of 2 or 3 years old fulfilling that opportunity, and you cut it off. That's what Mormonism is a lot. It cuts people off. It separates them. It's wrong. It's not right. And I just want you to think about what I'm saying today. I want you to think about it, because we are called to love one another. And you know, if you want to get sealed, you can get sealed afterwards. But if you want to have a marriage with your brothers, your sister, many people who are not Mormon. have it in another church, get married in another church, and then if you want to go into the temple and get sealed, you can do what you want. But there's a lot of people that you're hurting when you're making this decision of separating them. So think about what I'm saying. Really think about it, because it's not right. It doesn't provide love. God bless you guys, and thanks for watching.